Morning, everyone. It's me, Leigh, with Victorian Dreams by Leigh. Hello. And yes, we're back again today. So let's move this out of the way and let's talk about, we are going to do part 12, almost done. It is simply Wildflower Meadows Scrapbooking Kit from Anna Griffin. Here is the double page layout that we are doing right here. We are using the back side of, no we're not, tomorrow will be the back side. So we're using the white dainty flowers, and this is the back side. That's the paper we're using, and then I'll walk you through it. But that is what we're doing. If you want to take a screenshot, and let's move this out of the way and bring our papers. Let's bring our papers over. Make sure our papers are going the right direction. Let's put this off to the side. And let's put this off to the side. This is the paper on one side. This is the paper on the other, the extra. This is 6 inches. If you want this, that's fine. If you want this, that's fine. We're doing corners. Did you notice? They are corners. Square or triangle corners on each side. It's very easy. I almost went with this on this, but I felt like it really popped a little more with this one. So you need one 12 by 12 sheet of paper. You're going to cut it in half, and then you're going to cut it 6 by 12, 6 by 12, and then you're going to cut it in half again, and then at a diagonal. I did not prep so that we could go through this together. So if you cut, let me get my better scoring one. I don't like that one. It gives me problems. I like this one. So this is 12. This was 12, and we cut it in half. So we're now going to cut it in half again. So this is going to be squares of 6 by 6. And we're going to get 4 of them. So let's cut these 6 by 6. Okay. So 2 will go on this page and 2 will go on that, and it makes 4. So all I do, you could take a pencil and a ruler and make a line and then erase it. I did that. But then I found out I can just do it on my blade, my machine, and just slice. So that's what we need. We're going to put it like this. Okay, so let's go ahead and do them. I'm just lining up the points and the points right where I know the blade comes down. 2 more. Then all we have to do is tape it on. I did not watch any of Anna's videos yet on this. These are all my ideas. Remember now, I've been teaching scrapbook classes for, oh my Lord, I started in the late 80s. My son was born in 87, and by 88, I was teaching classes. So, yeah, let me get some tape underneath my desk. Dollars for tape. I can get some more. I'm fixing to run out. But yeah, so we did a lot of cutting and paper crafting and piecing together way before dies was around. They did have those big dies. You would have to go to the actual business, and they were thick and bulky. So what we're going to do is just take this on all 3 sides. It's a triangle, not a square. See, I'm already running out of tape. You know, I save these because I am going to make projects with them. I want to make something like a shadow box or a rattle, something. I have tons of them. I don't know. Anyway, let's take all these down. It's going to take longer this time. You may only want to watch the first one, the first page I do, because the second page is going to be the same thing. Or you want to hang out with me and just sit with me, that's good too. That way I'm not by myself. I have laundry in, I have the dishes running, dishwasher. I fed my little Yorkie Sadie. She's getting to be bossier as she gets older. Ugh. She thinks she owns the house. And when my husband Johnny comes home and he gives me a kiss hello, she gets mad and growls at him and barks. He gets crazy. She gets jealous. I'm like, where did that start coming from? She's been doing that. She just now figured out how to get on our bed, and I don't like that. So I have to put her down, and then now that I'm putting her down, she's only done it twice, and she wants to growl at me. I'm like, what? She's getting meaner in her old age. She doesn't even look like a Yorkie right now. My daughter trimmed her, and she's has a buzz cut. She used to have long hair. She lives inside. She doesn't go outside. She does get on the deck every now and then. If I'm getting in the pool or sitting out there when it's cooler weather, I'll let her play on the deck because we have a gate to the deck. The gate was for Axel when he was little, but now it's for her. Let's do this side too. Now this is what it would look like if it was that compared to that. You gotta just figure out which one you like. They're both very pretty. I went back and forth. Which one should I do? Which one should I do? I should change it up and have this one, and the other one, but I don't want to confuse y'all. This takes the longest, doesn't it? I'm so sorry, but I had to show y'all how to cut it. I wanted to make sure. I have the Christmas album. I'll be doing that one. I'm going to make that one for my son Kyle's house, and then the other one for my daughter Sarah's house. I don't think that both girls need Christmas albums because, I think it's going to take a few years to fill up just Christmas. I wish they would let us have music in the background. Y'all would be hearing music in the background. Can you guess what music would be playing? It would be, I like country a little, well, I really liked it before. I like country, but when I'm crafting, I like soft rock, southern rock. I was going to say AC/DC. It's not soft rock, but I do like AC/DC. I like oldies because my mom and dad listen to oldies, so I like oldies too. On DirecTV, I listen to channel 803 sometimes, but sometimes that's very sad. Okay, put this one off to the side, and we're going to do this one and show you how to do it. Rid of all the air bubbles. Push that down really well. quite easy. You could have, instead of doing 6 inches, it could have been 4 inches and been a little bit smaller squares in the corner. But we had the paper, I used it. I'm going to cut just a piece of paper to make it probably 8 by 8 inside and put it on there. But this is fun too. It's a little crooked. I didn't turn the page and look straight at me. So it got a little crooked. There we go. I want to make sure that stays down because I screwed it up and rotate it. Most of this gets covered up with embellishment in the photo frame, so I hide a lot of mistakes. I like CCR music. Okay. Which is the direction going up? This is the direction going up. Let's move that up to the side and let's do this one. The last load of laundry is in the washer, and it is just the stuff that my husband had left in the garage with sawdust all over it. It's like yard gloves, yard shirts that he wore and left laying in the garage. That's nice. Got everything caught up until I change my clothes tonight and put my PJs on, then I'm going to have laundry to do. Anybody else have that problem where they have laundry once they change their clothes? That is only me and my husband, so it's not nearly as bad as it used to be when I had 2 kids. Man, when I was growing up, I remember there was 5 of us kids. And my mom's got muscular dystrophy. She is 83 and still has it. It's a blessing that she's still alive. Muscular dystrophy is a deterioration of your muscles. So, one time when I was probably 12, 14, the washer went out. So we had 5 kids and then our parents, so that's 7. She dropped me off with a week's worth of laundry at the laundromat and then came back and picked me up a couple of hours later when it was all done. Back then you could do that. It was safer. So trust me, I know how to do laundry. Okay, so let's make this go the right direction. Okay, there we go. Cleaning my mess. It's in my head, so I need to do it. Okay, so now let's gather this. And we're doing the right side, so let's cover this up and let's do the right side. Let me talk to you about this right here, guys. If you don't want to cut your picture in half, because it's got to be a picture that that you can cut in half, like one person on this side, one person on this side, or one person here and a beautiful building here, then don't do it. Either omit this or scoot everything over, okay? we discuss what we needed on these? I don't think we did. One of these is going to go in the middle. Two of these. And then we have two of these, one for each page. We need four of these. Four of these. Two of those, one for each page. Two of these. Two of these. Two of those. Okay. Let's cut this in half. It is 6 inches long, and we're going to make it 3. One goes on that one. Okay, so now let's get our tape and let's do the 4 corners. Up in the middle. I want to put it as close to the edge and right in the middle. Eyeballing it. I'm going to put it right there. Okay. Do the 4 corners like we usually do. When we're eyeballing, it's one finger, and it's almost like this is the middle and this is going right in the middle, is more or less what we're doing. And we'll bring it down just a hair. There we go. And then the white one, we're just going to put a little bit of an angle. That way your journaling card, if you want to journal here more, which we only have one journaling card, put that right about there. Now let's put these on where we put them. Let's see. This goes here. This goes here. That goes there. That goes there. This goes there. This goes together here. That's going there. And that's going this way. Okay? Let's get started. Where's my pokey tool? Here it is. So that's the one we're using. And we're touching the green. What we're kind of doing is getting rid of this edge right here. So we're touching the green and we are curving it like that. And it covered up that raw edge. Stick it down. We're going to put the butterfly right about there. Go off the page. Now we're going to do this one. So we're going to put this one down first. And we're going to keep it just like it is. We're not going to cut anything. And we're going to kind of put it like this. And we're going to cover that line edge. We're not going to push it down real hard yet because we're going to stick this underneath. I almost bought a scrapbook store one time in about the 2000s. But, boy, I can't believe I was whoa, I just peeled apart. So let's stick that one in there. And let's pull it apart. Get this back together. But I didn't buy the store because if she couldn't make it a go, then what was going to make it that I could make it a go? So so that was when it was all the rage too. That was in St. Augustine. Now we're going to stick this, and we're going to stick that this part underneath pink flower a little bit. Put it right there. But I did own a gift shop named Victorian Dreams by Leigh, and that's where my name Victorian Dreams comes from my page. Okay, so the leaf, and we are looking at it, and it is, I was going to put it right about here. And we're going to do this one. Yeah, I used to own a gift shop. So, and this one is going to go, which direction do we have this? We're going to put that little tail underneath this leaf. And we're going to just do it like that. I'll raise it higher so you can see what I've done. I got one more piece and we are done. You don't have to follow me for the next one because it's going to be the same. But so we're going to go at an angle a little bit, and we're going to kind of hide some of that line, and we're going to just push down. Okay, there's half. The other half, if you're not going to follow, just line it up on the other half. So there is that. Okay, so let's put this off to the side. Let's move this. First thing we need to do is put this together. So we're going to line up our pages, make sure they are equal. Okay, and whoops, make sure it's square and the green is on that side. Let's line it up. There you go. You know you'll have the ring binder right there, but it still will match. Okay, so there we go. We're going to put this off to the side. We're going to bring our other one so I can see what to do. This one has a journaling card. I'm going to put the journaling card here. In the corner. Now we're going to take on this. Has anyone else owned a gift shop before? If so, what was the name? What made you think of that name? Okay, so we're going to get the white one. Put it 2 fingers as my measurement. And I can see from mine, it's going to go right about there. This one I remember was going to be centered. And how far down? Right about there. Right down. Butterfly, embellishment, embellishment, embellishment. There. It's easier when I have it all where it's supposed to be out of the way and not fumbling around. So we're going to get this one first. This one. And I'm going to angle it again and try to hide a little bit of that seam. turn it like that. And then the butterfly can go whichever direction. This direction. Now let's do this one. And take, I don't know what the name of this flower is. That's the one we're using. We're going to do it at a little bit of an angle to get rid of this line. And we're going to put it right there. This one. I worked probably about an hour to get all these laid out and have enough to go on every page, even my 2 extra pages, the 2 extra plastic covers, but also 4 pages. So, oh, this one's a little different. I was going to go up, but it is actually going this way to hide some of that, to change it up a little. So there we go. I'll show you this when I'm done. But yeah, it took me about an hour, hour and a half to lay it all out, make sure I had enough embellishments. So this one is going like this, but upside down. And we're going to join these 2 mats together like that. Then we're going to take this one. So I'm doing all the hard work for you, especially if you're a beginner. And we're going to have the leaf going that way. And we're going to cover up that stem just a little and put right about there. And then our last one is going to this out of the way, push this all down, and here is our double page layout. Here is the one we just did if you need a closer screenshot. There you go, guys. There is our double page layout. Hope you like it. Please push the like. Have a great day.